Ladies and gentlemen, you've probably heard about the Skytanic. It's the Titanic of the skies, the Boeing Airbus A380. I've watched some documentaries about this. Someone asked me what I thought of it. This was probably a year or two ago I was asked this. What do I think of the fact that it's going to outperform Boeing 747 finally, and is America in terminal decline? The Europeans have outdone us on world-class aircraft or whatever. Well, I watched some documentaries and I thought it's probably time to do a video on this. The Airbus A380 is a ridiculous waste of money. It is an enormous cost to the governments of these countries that are building it. It is a pork barrel spending project, ladies and gentlemen. France, Britain, Germany, and Spain, and lots of other countries are involved, but those are the main ones. They manufacture enormous parts of the airplane, and then they ship it by convoy and barge to France and assemble it in France. And once production reaches full height, there will be these convoys of massive, massive parts going through these towns in France weekly. Weekly convoys where they have to shut down the roads and stuff. Huge parts to the world's biggest airplane. So, it is a pork barrel project. They are spreading the spending all over instead of like a rational, reasonable company would do, like Boeing did, and built the world's largest continuous roof up in Washington somewhere where they manufacture the 747. Instead of that, they spread it around. And to hell with the cost of transporting everything and bringing it all together in one location. They don't care about the cost. What they care about is creating jobs. They still haven't learned that the way to create jobs is to be productive, not to spend large quantities of money on useless work. So, it's going to be sold. The plane is going to be sold and flown, and it's going to be in service for many, many years. But it is a cost to their governments. I doubt they'll even break even on it. They say they have to sell 250 planes or something to break even, and I doubt that's true. I doubt it. I think probably 400 or 500 planes and they'll still be in the red, because it is a pork barrel project. It is a ridiculous pork barrel project. I admire the greatness of it, but one thing that makes me smile just a bit is the Europeans are always complaining, oh, the Americans are so vulgar, they have to do everything so big, and their houses are so huge, and their cars are huge, and their skyscrapers are huge, and they're just too vulgar, right? And then the Europeans come and build the world's biggest airplane. They're a bit vulgar as well. But at least we make money on our projects. At least our projects aren't pork barrel holes in the ground. And it reminds me of the space shuttle and the flight to the moon. What was that? The Apollo project or whatever. All across the United States, just about every senator in the nation has his little pork barrel piece of the NASA spending project. It's pork barrel bullcrap, and at least it's just limited to the space program in America. They're trying to compete with Boeing on the basis of pork barrel waste. It's sort of funny, but it's a tragic waste of money and manpower and effort. It would be much more inspiring if France, let's say, tried to build the Airbus instead of this spread the wealth around and create jobs everywhere and then waste all kinds of money bringing the components together. Ridiculous. That's what I think of the Skytanic. Admirable effort. It's going to be a great plane. Hopefully it'll even work out, in the long run. But it is a ridiculous pork barrel project.